This is Dr. Meyer in Sacramento. This week I'd like to talk to you about another issue that's very important in the world today, and that's tuberculosis. This was a disease that had almost been conquered here half a century ago when tuberculosis drugs were coming on the market in the late 1940s and 50s. And it had almost been conquered in the 1970s, and then it has increased and mushroomed since that time. The biggest part of the mushroom has been the human immune deficiency disease, and that and tuberculosis have a very compatible relationship, reducing the immunity response in the human being and allowing the spread of tuberculosis very rapidly, not only to the lungs but to the rest of the body. The other thing that has come along is that with all the antibiotics for tuberculosis, if the antibiotic doesn't kill all the germs, there's always some that survive and these become resistant, and now we have a huge problem with drug-resistant tuberculosis. And although we have many good anti-tuberculosis drugs, there are many that are many TB germs now, they're totally insensitive to any of these, and we're going back to the old ways of isolation and sanitariums. So anything that weakens the immune system, whether it's HIV, diabetes, cancer, organ transplant, any immune drugs, which are frequently used in rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, all these increase your chances for tuberculosis. If you work in a facility where there's crowding, poor ventilation, and people high risk. Also in countries that you travel to, high risk would be the sub-Saharan Africa, India, China, and people in Southeast Asia and in the Mideast. Tuberculosis then becomes a big problem when there's lack of medical care, when people from foreign countries who come to this country and live in poor surroundings, homeless and so on, and get jobs in poorly ventilated areas where people are coughing, and the disease is running rampant. And the refugee camps and the homeless people have a high incidence. We also see it, people that come into the country as immigrants, they're usually given a TB skin test or a chest x-ray, and sometimes there's people that slip through, and we see people even in this practice that have come in and they had these things done and they think they're free of disease, and all at once we see somebody with full-blown tuberculosis. So that's it for this week. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and place your comments below. So until next time, take care.